Hello, I am Kodili-nye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your geographical location and the time zone. So we are here again to discuss about our series on the road infrastructure, how to build all the roads and streets in Anambra State, in our Libo, in our homeland, in Nigeria. How to do that? We are going to do the part 2 of our series on that. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Remember to like, comment. Remember to also be in this discussion. Remember to share this channel. Remember to share. As you share this, many people will be awakened from their slumber and from their ignorance and know that we have something that has been given to us that unless we use them, we are not going to chase away underdevelopment, and we are not going to move to our success ground. Remember, this channel is all about moving people on a success channel, and this must start from our homeland, for charity begins at home. But I say charity begins in the east, in Alebo of Nigeria. So we are going to discuss about deepening about this. We have discussed about the people involved in this construction in the part 1. People that will make this thing to happen. We discussed about the landlords, the tenants, the government officials, and now we are going to discuss about the type of roads they need to engage on, not just as part of the part 2, not just doing roads, because anything can be road, can be called a road, but we are talking about proper roads that can last not less than 20 years, and how the road infrastructure should be. You can see on this road, let's just look at this road now. You can see on this road, you can see you have asphalt on it, but before the asphalt they have concrete. They did the concrete on it first before the asphalt. You can see they did the asphalt, and after the whole thing, after the concrete, they did the asphalt, meaning that this road can actually last for a long time. You can see that this road was done a long time. For sure, this road has been here like this for almost 20 years. What they are doing is just to maintain anywhere that anywhere that has issue, the asphalt, they just you see where they removed and just fill it up again. That's what they do. This road, I've known this road for a long time, so it might be more than 20 years anyway, because whenever I come to this area, I see this road like this. So that's what it should be. So the type of road we need to do in the homeland. Now, on those city roads and streets, how to build, remember how to build all the city roads and streets in Anambra State, in Anibo, in our homeland, in Nigeria. So how can we do this? What type of roads? We are now talking about what type of road to be done. We need to do a concrete road. Concrete road is more important. If we have more money, we can reinforce it with iron bars, depending on the soil type. But 8 to 12 inches concrete can withstand the length of time. Even if we don't put any asphalt on it, with You see, the drainage is covered, is part of this road covered, and you can see the pathway or pedestrian walk. You can see that this is 6 feet both sides of the road. So meaning that we need to do not just concrete road, but we need also to do this pedestrian walk on it. So the concrete road should measure between 8 inches to 12 inches. So for it to last to at least 20 years. So it must have as a lay-by or underneath sharp sand, not really the red mud or red laterite, because those ones can retain the water and cause wear and tear, cause the collapse of the road. You know, I'm not an engineer, but some of my engineer friends talk about using the sharp sand to do that, to do the roads. We'll be able to make the road to last for a long time, instead of this red clay they are using in the homeland. So that's what we are discussing here now as part of part 2, how to build all the streets, roads, city roads and streets in the homeland in Anambra State. That's what we are discussing. So you can see the road, you know, you can see how everywhere is sparkling because the roads are nice, and you can see how everything is, and look, sparkling because the roads are well built. You can see the roads are well built. So the pathway is 5 to 6 feet, and the drainage are all covered with road markings. You see, everywhere is beautified with trees and flowers. You can see. That's what we are discussing. That's what is very, very important. That's what we'll be aiming at. We'll be aiming at doing this because very, very important, because if we cannot do this, it's a waste of fun. There is no point of wasting our money on something that will not be able to last, because we are trying to add value to our homeland, to the cities in our homeland. And by adding value, we need to do something that is sustainable, that can also be maintained. So that's where we are discussing at the moment. So now you can see I'm just walking on the walkway. You can see how the walkways are. You can see each of the houses has trees lined up. You can see, and the flowers. You can see, and these covered drainages are being used for the walkway also, because that's made the walkway to be 5 to 6 feet, some places 7 feet. You can see, and this has helped to make it easier and make it a clean environment, instead of having everywhere littered, the drainage is littered with rubbish, and at the same time very expensive to maintain, and also creating health hazard, because the risk of people falling into the drainage, breaking their pelvic or hips, or breaking their arms, or causing untimely incidences. So that's what we are discussing. that we will need to be proactive. We will need to do the right thing. We need to make sure that we will make the right choice concerning the road infrastructure. The type of road we need will determine what we need to do. And we are not only just talking about the road that we need to do, the landlords, the tenants, and supported by the government. We will also talk about how the government can support and how we can raise the finances. That's what we are going to do in the next discussion, which will be part 3, how to raise the finances. We are going to do that as well, how to raise the finances. But what is good to be done need to be done right, because if we don't do it right, or we don't select the right type of road, meaning that it will be a wasted effort. And we don't need to do a wasted effort because we don't need to waste our funds on thing or type of road that will not be able to last. So that's why our selection of this road, why we selected the concrete road. Concrete road is very good because considering the amount of rain we have in the homeland. So the amount of rain we have is rainforest region, meaning that there are a lot of rain happening. You can see how the joining of this road to other to the main road is done, is widened enough, and you don't see the drainage because all the drainage are covered. You see, this is how what they put. Once there is an issue of blockage, you open that and open the drainage channel. So that's what we are discussing about. You can see, you see, very easy to sweep, very easy to maintain. There's no open drainage. That's how what we need to expect in our homeland. That's the type of roads and infrastructure we need to do. Sorry about the noise because we are moving at the major road. You can see the more cars are coming here, but notwithstanding, we are still marching on. So that's exactly what we need to be discussing about the homeland. The type of roads we need to build. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to share this. We are discussing how to build all our city roads and streets in Anambra State, in Anambra, in our homeland. How to build all the roads, not just doing few, but how to do that. And we are also discussing the timeline we are choosing is 1 year or 2 years, meaning that we must see a way that we can accomplish it within a year or 2 years. So the deadline, minimum 1 year, a maximum 2 years to build all these roads, so that to float our economy again, to chase away unemployment, chase away poverty, chase away underdevelopment, chase away chaotic streets, dirty streets, to chase it away. That's the agenda why we are discussing this. That's why we are so passionate about this. That's why we are discussing all these things, because we have the passion to change the narrative in our homeland. We have the passion to change the homeland for good and forever. So that's what we want to do, and we have the ability to do this. The only thing we have lacked is the breaking down the ignorance, breaking the limitations, breaking this over-reliance on the government. Everything must be done by the government. Everything must not be done by government. We are the government. We are the government. Igwebike. This is part of Akuluno on road infrastructure. This is how we can deepen the development enhance our economic growth. This is how we can do it. We cannot do it the other way around, and we cannot be waiting for years to do this. We can bring London to our homeland within a year or two, and we can make our homeland the final destination, a livable and a prosperous homeland. That's what we are desiring on. That's what we want to see, and that's what we are aiming for. That's why we are spending time discussing about this. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Kodili-nye. Remember to share, remember to subscribe. Thank you. And this is part 2 of this series, and we are going to discuss about part 3. Please make sure you watch all this series, because it's very important for you to get all the gist so that you can follow in this discussion perfectly all right. Because if you don't, you will not be able to understand what we are discussing. Remember, our homeland must be better than we met it. We cannot wait anymore. The homeland must go to another level. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Bye.